Hi, good evening and welcome. My name is Sandra. My channel is called Sussex Sandra and welcome. How are we all doing? Are we all doing all right? Yeah? You sure? Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not doing so great today. It's one of those days where I feel slightly off. The only way I can describe it is that my body's telling me that I've got a flare-up due. So for me, I've got rheumatoid arthritis, for those of you who don't know. And when I get a flare-up, it just usually means I'm going to be pretty immobile for a while. My knuckles are starting to wrinkle. My ankles were swelling earlier on today and they're kind of proper swollen right now. My knees are starting to ache, my back's starting to ache. I just know by tomorrow I'm not going to be in the best of states. So I've got my medication all ready to go. I've got everything I need just in case I need to just do something. So it's just one of those things, isn't it? But anyway, you're not here to hear about my woes and my body functions. You want to hear about GlossyBox. So my GlossyBox arrived this morning, and GlossyBox is a beauty box subscription. It's monthly. You can buy it as you go along, sort of thing, so every month. And if you do that, it's going to cost you £13 a month. I do the sign up for the year, so I'm signed in for the year. I can't cancel my subscription during that year, and by doing that I don't pay so much per month, so instead I pay £11.50 a month. I believe you can also do a couple of other sign ups, so you can do I think you can do 3 months, and I think you can do 6 months as well as 12 months. So you can do those sort of short contracts, and I also believe you can do upfront payments as well, so you can buy like 3 months worth of glossy boxes, and that will work out to something like £8.50 a box, something like that. So it depends. The more you buy ahead, the cheaper the box will be per month. So it's up to you what your expenses are at the time, but that's one way of signing up and getting a beauty box subscription delivered to your home. So I've been doing GlossyBox on and off now for about 5-6 years, and I've got a very weird relationship with GlossyBox. Sometimes they can hit it out of the park. Not very often though. And sometimes the box for me is very meh. But it's also one of those relationships where I don't want to give them up, because I just really want to see what they're going to do each month. Are they going to surprise me and come up with something different? Are they going to be inclusive? Are they going to consider sort of just consider people like me? More often than not, they don't. But I sort of cross my fingers and hope. And plus, I just enjoy receiving beauty box subscriptions. It's a bit of fun for me. And when I receive it, I'll give you my first impression online as well. Let's just say, because I do give first impressions and I can be very honest with my reviews, sometimes brutally honest, I'll be honest. GlossyBox, they don't see me as someone who's going to promote their brand. So you will never see me get a PR box from GlossyBox, which is like, hey ho. But you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's just one of those things. So here we go. Here's my box. I received, what have I got? I have got Variation 3 this month. Can you see that? There you are. I've got Variation 3, and this is my GlossyBox for the month of June. But before I open it up, let me just go through how I've got on with last month's box. And last month was a typical example of my experience with GlossyBox. So let me go through the products. So in May, the first product was Eclat Skin Micellar Water. So it was like 100 ml micellar water. It's not something I need. I don't tend to use micellar waters. I'm very much either just go in and wash my face properly, so I'll use a 2-step balm, so an oily balm of some sort to remove my makeup, and then I'll go in with a facial wash afterwards. So that's how I cleanse my face. So I'll either do that, or if I need to just remove makeup quickly, I'll just go in and just grab a wipe and do that quickly before I sort of go on and correct my mistake. It's usually a mistake, or I'm doing swatches, and then I'll do whatever I need to. So micellar waters for me aren't something that I tend to use. So I gave that one to my daughter. So that was the first item. So for that, because I gave it away to my daughter, to a member of my family, who's someone who's close to me, I didn't give it a 0, I gave it a half because it's still within the household, if you know what I mean. Right, the second item was from Philip Kingsley, and it's a root boosting spray. It's the first time I've seen this root boosting spray from Philip Kingsley, so I'll give them that, because usually from Philip Kingsley we will get the elasticizer boost, and sort of more recently we've been getting the styling thing from Philip Kingsley. So this was something a little bit different, but it's not something that I need, not something that it works for my kind of textured hair. So I've put it aside, and it's something I'm going to be giving to my friend in the Netherlands, Monique. She's got her own channel, Dutch Monique, so I'm going to be sending it to her eventually, but not yet, because I want to get more things to send rather than just sending one thing over to the Netherlands. So that's also a 0 for me, because it's not something I'm going to be using. The third item was from Espa, and this is a body lotion, and this I use and I am using it. I even put it on today, and it's nice. It's a body lotion. I love body lotions because my skin tends to be dry anyway, but I also like body lotions because, one, it hydrates the skin, makes the skin feel nice, moisturized. It prevents sort of like dry, cracky, horrible looking skin for a start, and if it's lightly fragranced, even better, you know. And this one happened to work really well with the body wash I received in Look Fantastic in the month of May or April. Can't remember now. I received it, but the two worked together, so I was very happy with that, so I did keep that. So that got a score of 1. The next product was from Magnetone, and it's the Wipeout Swipes. Again, not a product I'm fond of. I like to receive from either Magnetone or from Eraser. I like the big cloths, face cloths, and that's how I use them, as a face cloths. And the options were in this one, you could have either received the big Eraser face cloth, or you could have received the 2 spongy swipes, and I received the 2 swipes. So I was a little bit annoyed about that. I would have loved to have received the big cloth, but hey ho, it's one of those things. And I am in need of another one, because the ones I've received last year, they're getting old now, and I want some new ones. And I want to receive it from a beauty box rather than having to go out and buy it. You know what I mean? So those I gave to my daughter, and I gave that with the micellar water because the two go together and she's using it, so that's fine. So I gave that a score of half as well. And the final product was something that I've received a million times before. Okay, an exaggeration. I've received it quite a lot, a few times before, from various beauty boxes based here in the UK, and this is the Dr. Paul Balm, and it's the original one in the yellow tube. It's not something I use. It's got its use, but it's not something I want or anything that I need. So I did put that in the giveaway. So that got a score of 0. So in total, the only things that have kind of been kept in my household are the Eclairs Skin Micellar Water. So that got a score of half. That went to my daughter. The Espa Body Lotion I kept. So that got a score of 1. So we were on 1.5. And then the Magnetone Wipeout Swipes I gave to my daughter. So that got a score of half. So in total, last month's box only got a score of 2 out of 5, which is not great. That's below average, isn't it? So not great. So I'm hoping that this month is going to be a lot better. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a little drink. So I'm moaning about sort of having aches and pains, and I'm probably going to be getting a flare-up, and I'm drinking cider. That's not going to help, is it? But I'm at home tomorrow, so I can always stumble around in my bed. Right, let's open up this month's box. So we've got, what is it again? Variation free. Let's find the opening strip so I can open this thing. I know many of you have probably received this box, seen the contents of this box already, because I know a lot of the PR people, they get their boxes like a week before beginning of June, so a lot of them would have received their boxes last month, and they would have received their contents and done their videos already. Now that looks interesting, doesn't it? that definitely looks interesting. It's not the usual tins, and it's funny, I've been looking at the tins recently because I'm using them for storage. So like previous tins, got that. I've given the other two upstairs to my daughter, but you know, so I like it when GlossyBox gives us something different when it comes to packaging. So we've got this bag, it looks like, and it looks like a makeup bag. So this is a good start, a very good start. I'm probably going to give this to my daughter because she needs things to store all her stuff in. She's so messy. I don't know if it's because she's neurodivergent, but she's just so messy and she can't organise anything. But this is a nice bag. Look at that. So it's a nice little makeup bag. Sort of polyester material. It's padded. So it will, if you're using it for travel, it will offer some protection. You've got your little tag and thing there. Yeah. And you've got your GlossyBox label. And it's got an interior which you can wipe clean if you want. That's nice. That's a nice little bag there. Alright, and then you've got the rest of the items there, and we've got the card. So the card provides the QR code, so I'm just going to use that to find out what is inside my box. Right, so the trend looks like it is summer vibes. There we go. Right, okay, let's have a look. Okay, I can see something I've received before already, but last time I received it, it was like a little freebie extra. So let's have a look and see what they're saying. So, message from the editor. It says, "Hey Glossies, it's June, which means a brand new special design is landing on your doorstep. We have 5 amazing new products for you to dive into this summer season and some ultimate beauty treats to discover. With products from the brands such as Made by Mitchell, do I know that brand? Gatineau, well, Gatineau is okay. We have every beauty delight to help you give your beauty shelf an extra special summer. It says summer vibe. I think they mean summer vibe, don't they? This season. Okay, cool. Then we've got a nice little picture there. Oh, they sent us an email where we could pick a fragrance, wasn't there? Which was unusual. So it was giving us a choice of something. And I can't remember what there was. I think there's one by... wasn't it one by Sarah Jessica Parker? I'm trying to remember. There was one by Sarah Jessica Parker, and there was another choice, and I can't remember what the other choice was, which is bad because I literally this morning or early this afternoon I saw a video of the GlossyBox unboxing from Drusilla Dreadful, which is bad because I never watch other people's unboxings before I've done my own, but today because I wasn't feeling great I ended up on YouTube, and next thing you knew I was watching it. Festa Festa up to mischief. Okay, I'm seeing a brand I don't mind here. So let's have a look. Let's get rid of these leaflets. It's the usual. Hello Fresh. We've got, this is something different. Flower Bomb, Tiger Lily, Victor and Rolf, the new wild fragrance. So we've got some little, what do you call them, samples there of fragrance. You've got Tells.com, and then we've got Wild. Okay, so let's put those over there. Right, so this is, I haven't seen these guys for a while. We normally get a little tube of a fragrance from Anatomicals. Anatomicals are UK based. I think they're based in England somewhere on the south coast, southwest I think. And they provide sort of body products. I'm going to say shower gels, skin body products, very, very cheap in price. I know I've tried to buy the shower gel or body wash before, but I couldn't find a website or anything to buy the products. So this is something new. So what we've got here is a deluxe size from Anatomicals, New York, London, Paris and foam body cleanser, which is nice, shower gel. A fashionably fruity body cleanser to leave you feeling refreshed wherever you might find yourself in the world. Whether you're the most glamorous capital someone didn't do any proofreading today. So whether you're in the most glamorous capital cities or locations the jet set don't normally venture, let this luxurious cleanser absorb into your skin as you contribute to making our planet a better place to call home. Recommended retail price is £4.5. Oh, they're saying it's available at Harvey Nichols. Oh, Harvey Nichols and Amazon. Oh, that's good. So they're actually in Harvey Nichols though. It's such an affordable brand. I'm going to have a look to see if they are available at Harvey Nichols. But if they're available on Amazon, I might pick some up. I just want to smell it, because I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to give it to my daughter. Because my daughter goes through shower gels like, I've said this before, like water. Yeah, she'll like that. It's a very fruity, bubbly, girly, young person's kind of scent. So she'll like that. Oh, and I've just put it in a little bag. So that's good. So that's the first product. Next is from Lottie London. Got this again. I've received. I literally just put one of these in a giveaway, didn't I? I literally just put this in a giveaway. Wow. Right, so this is the Ready Set to Go setting powder, which, I mean, I put it in the giveaway literally sort of like yesterday. So that means that I would have received it this year, because it's going to be a new product, isn't it? So which box did I receive it from? I must have received it from Look Fantastic, because this is GlossyBox. So a bit annoying that we're receiving it again, but hey ho. And because it's all the same company, the Hut Group. So I don't know. Anyway, so it's Ready Set to Go setting powder. This setting powder helps set makeup in place so your skin stays flawless throughout the day. Apply the setting face powder over foundation, paying attention to areas that are prone to shine for a long-lasting natural matte finish. And it's £3.95. Okay, not sure if I'm going to keep that or not. I mean, I gave the other one away, so don't know about that. Next is from Gatineau, okay, and this is let me just make the screen a bit larger. So this is a Collagen Expert Ceramide Smoothing Cream, a luxurious, hydrating and nourishing cream with a beautiful, comforting texture, formulated with 3 types of collagen, ceramides, fatty acids, hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. This powerful cream is clinically proven to smooth and plump the skin. It targets signs of aging and boosts elasticity, whilst also working to protect the skin barrier against environmental stressors. Skin is left conditioned, hydrated and instantly radiant, and it will thank you. Recommended retail price is £24. I'm going to assume it's £24 for the full size rather than this sample size, but that's good. It's a new product. I haven't seen this in GlossyBox before, so I am happy about that. I'm probably not going to keep this because my skin is oily and I like products that will help with the dehydration part of my skin. So I don't like things that are too rich, because it makes my skin feel greasy. So when I use moisturizers, I tend to like things that are light, oil-free, or preferably water-based. Those tend to be the moisturizers I use. At the moment, the moisturizers I'm using are light, but they're also SPF at the moment as well. So for example, the moisturizer I'm using at the moment is the Keys Soul Care sort of day cream, which has got SPF 30 in it, because it's light, it's hydrating, but it's also giving me that skin protection as well. So this, I imagine, will be really good for anybody who has got dry, aging skin. And yes, I'm 55, and yes, I am aging, but my skin's not dry, it's oily. So that's why I'm thinking I'm probably going to put this in a giveaway for somebody else to benefit from. And because it's Gatineau, it's going to be a good brand, it's going to be a quality product. So good product, but it's just not for me. So, but that will meet the needs of most of the people who get the GlossyBox. So I understand why it's in the box. Right, next. Oh, this is the Made by Mitchell. Oh, this is interesting. So this is Made by Mitchell, and it is a blush. This is how they spell it. Yeah, this is how they spell it. It's spelled blush. Blush Melon Sorbet. Enhance your natural colour with Made by Mitchell's cream blushes. Oh Hey Blush. Suitable for all skin types. Blush was formulated for the blusher lovers, and its recommended retail price is £14, which it probably is for these liquid blushes. Liquid blushes are a thing at the moment. So like last year and the year before, it was very much, people were very much into cream blushes. Now everybody's into liquid blushes. So yeah, okay. So this packaging is all cool. The colour is not for me though. This is not going to show up on my skin, which is a shame. I would have liked to have tried it, but yeah, this is not a skin for me, a colour for me, sorry. This is, it's a very pale, yeah, it's a very pale sort of peachy, almost coral colour. Yeah, so it's not a colour for me, so this will definitely be going in the giveaway. Pretty certain my daughter's not going to want it, because this would show up nicely on my daughter's skin tone. It will definitely show up nicely on her, but she's not into it. I'm going to ask her first, see if she wants it, but I can imagine her saying no. But that's a good product to have in the box. That's a nice new product. That's exciting. This is an exciting product. It's just not for me. The kind of liquid blushes I've got, and I've got a couple here so I can show you. Right, so this is one I received in one of the boxes recently. This is from Born Ruby, Oh So Natural Blush Drops. So is that one? I don't even think I've even used this yet. I thought I'd used it, but I know I kept it because I was going to use it. This one, which I got from one of my American beauty boxes, well, Ipsy, definitely. And this is from TYS, yeah, definitely an Ipsy. See, that kind of colour I can wear. I haven't got a blush on, but this is what they normally look like. They've normally got a doe foot applicator like that. I have got a bit of blush on, but I'll put this on so you can see. It's like that, and then you can either use your fingers to tap the colour out, or you can use a brush, or you can use a sponge. Just depends on how you want to do it. But you can see this is very pigmented. I put way too much on, but you can see how it works. You tend to don't need a lot for it to work on your skin, so that's why I know that colour is not going to work for me at all. Gosh, I put way too much on. And there's another one here from that brand Euphoria. I think I mentioned it the other day actually, didn't I? Euphoria's a brand in a lot of trouble right now because they've got issues with their foundation shades, which they basically came out with some black paint and called it a shade for dark skinned people. And there is nobody on this planet who is that. Well, nobody is solidly black. We're all different shades of brown with different undertones. And they came out with black paint, literally just iron oxide, and called it, yeah, look at us, we've got a deep foundation shade. Woohoo, look at us, we're better than Fenty. It's black face paint. But anyway, this is the product that everybody kind of got to know Euphoria about. So it's like, and this is cool. It's a natural blush. It comes out like that. And then when you put, so I've got blush on, you can't see. I'm going to put it on my chin so you can see. It goes on like that. And then it kind of, it's like a pH thing. And then it changes to a colour that will suit your skin. So now I look like a clown. But you see what I mean? And then it turns into a nice sort of rosy colour, which is suitable for your skin tone. So I have got some blushes, but my blushes do need to be on the pink side. So I love the idea of this. I love the fact that GlossyBox have put this in the box. It's just not a shade for me. So I'll ask my daughter if she wants it. She probably won't, and it will end up in my next giveaway, which is kind of cool for whoever gets it. Right, I can see two more products in here. They look interesting. Right, what's this? Is this my perfume? This is the perfume I chose. But before I do that, let's do the freebie. This is the freebie. So this is from Nivea. We've had this before. It's an oldie but a goodie. You know, this will be good. How I've used this for my hands. I've used this on my feet, because my feet get really dry. I tend not to wear socks or anything on my feet. Even in winter, I don't wear anything. I don't even wear tights these days. So my feet do get dry. And this is like old school, rich moisturiser, you know, and it's good. So for me, I can use this on my hands and on my feet. So I'm going to keep this on my desk here because my hand cream here is nearly finished. So it's all good. It will get used. Let's have a look at this. So yes, the choices of perfumes. I couldn't remember what the choices were. So one was, I'm sure one was a Sarah Jessica Parker fragrance. Then there was this one from Ghost, and I'm sure there was another product from, yeah, because Drusilla did it this morning. She got a body mist from Hawaiian Tropicals, so it was like, yeah, just a fragrant body mist. So I went for this. This is Ghost, and it's Deep Night Eau de Toilette. See, I'm loving receiving my perfumes at the moment, and this is the one with the great big heel, and I just wanted this to look cute on my dressing table. Oh, it's not this one. I thought it was the one with the big heel. So this is moon shaped like that, and let's try the fragrance. The colour of the bottle is like a deep burgundy colour, which is, I don't know if you can see the colour. Right, I just want to try the fragrance. Oops! Oh, spilling it all over the place. I thought it would be a spray, but it's a dab. Oh, it's just starting to rain. Okay, this is an interesting fragrance. I'll let that settle. Oh, I'll let that settle. It's definitely not the kind of fragrance I'd normally wear, but really nice to receive, I think. Like a proper little fragrance. Kind of like that. I definitely want GlossyBox to be doing more stuff like this, giving us proper samples of perfumes from sort of big brands, you know. I mean, this is a proper sample, and new products like this which are trending at the moment, so things that are in fashion at the moment. People are using liquid blushes, so this is the kind of stuff I want to see more of from GlossyBox. Loving this bag. I think this bag is great, so that is all cool. I am going to give the shower gel to my daughter. I'm going to give this bag to my daughter. I'm going to keep this perfume. The blush, I'm going to see if my daughter wants it. If not, it's going in the giveaway. And the moisturiser, it's not for me, not for my skin type, so I'm going to put that in the giveaway. But I think that was actually not a bad box this month. I actually think the products in the month, I think the products in the box this month were really good. Not everything is for me, but I think the products in this box are a lot better than last month's box. So I am pleased to see it. Loving the bag and loving all the products. So for me, this month was a hit, even though I'm not keeping all the products, if that makes sense. So good stuff, GlossyBox. Keep this kind of thing going. This is what we want to see. I do look like a clown now. Look at all this blush going on around here. But yeah, this is a good month this month, I think. So yeah. All right, guys. Tell me what you think down below. Yeah. I can't think of what other videos I might be doing this week. I might be doing my MAC declutter this week. Lord help me, that's gonna be a tough one. So that might be coming towards the end of this week. But apart from that, look after yourselves. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.